Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. You know, when I talk to you, I speak to you really deep from within. And coming from there, I really hope that you would receive the message that I deliver to you as being divine. And when I mean about divine, is that it is a message that is good for you. Now, why do I think out of all of the messages that are coming at the public, that mine is divine? I tell you what, it is like this. Every human being on the face of the earth want to live peacefully. I know that. Every last one of us want to live prosperous, of course. Not a human being, male, female, race doesn't matter. Want to live free. Everyone want to be happy and joyous in their living. And most of all, they want their dreams to come true. They want their dreams to come true. And even more than that, they want to play a role in life. They have something that is uniquely them, and they want to be that, engage that. This, every individual on the face of the earth wants that. Now, there's a way for this to happen. In fact, life is all about this particular way. But the way for this to happen is to make sure that there's justice in the land. In other words, look at the people, all of you, the people, and consider, I know you do it all the time, consider what is most important to you. The most important thing to every individual on this earth is survival. Survival. Now that basically means, number one, food and clothing and shelter. Food, clothing, and shelter. Food, clothing, and shelter. Everybody wants that. Now, if they can get education, they would love it. Education, they know the benefit of education. And beyond that is health care. Health care. Now, what I know is that the plan is set up in such a way that every individual who got these unique gifts that they want to show off, they want to engage, they want to be about, is designed in such a way that when they do it, they create all of the things that we have determined that we want and that we need. All of everything that we got, and even more, as we dream and get these stumbling blocks out of the way. Well, see, that's the way that the life is actually supposed to be. And every man wants it, but no man has been taught anything about that. Now, why do I say that my message is divine? Here again, first of all, because every soul wants that, what I just described. They don't want the lying, the cheating, the stealing, the killing, the terror, the war. They don't want that. That's just a byproduct of what they have accepted. Now, why do I say, out of all the people that's talking about God, this message is freedom for you? Here is the second reason. Because out of all of the messages that you hear, many of them you give yourselves to. But not a single one of you listen to this message. You don't want to hear it. It is so far-fetched from you. It's too good to be true. Get out of your face. Who do I think that you are? This message, my friend, the only message I believe, I have never heard anybody share a message that I heard from somewhere else. So this is the only message that I've ever heard. And I'm thinking it might be the only message that you've ever heard. For those of you who've heard it, but you don't want to have anything to do with it. This is why I know that this message is divine, because you don't want to have anything to do with it. What does that mean? That means that you got so much of the world in you. You got so much of what the world is about in you. You can't help it. It's like the language you speak. You speak it because that's all you've been hearing all your life. And it's embedded in you. And the way the system is, it's embedded in you. And this truth that I bring to you, this divine truth that you've been praying for your whole life, you can't accept it because it's so far away from where you are. Now that just simply means that you're that far away from God. Well, that's the message that God wants you to know. And that's the message that I bring to you tonight. You, the people of the world, are just that far away from God. Thank you. Goodbye.